Well, ladies and gentlemen, there are so many new houses being built, and therefore there will be thousands of new gardens, and it is very difficult to know if you want a few fruit trees, what to plant. Here I put up a schedule, which is just something you can think about, which has been proved over the years to be pretty accurate. So, as it says, it's related to apples, and it is taking cooking apples and eating apples. It shows here the months from July up to March. With other words, the ripening stage is between July, it goes all the way down, and the picking is finishing in October. And then on the other side, the apples will last, for example, Grenadier until October, but Ashmead kernel will last until the end of March. Apples do better if they are proper pollinated. And as it says here, cross-pollination, adequate pollination of flowers is essential. If regular and heavy crops are to be picked, plant any 3 of these varieties. If no other apples are close at hand, if others are nearby, you can get away with planting 2. The other very important thing is, it's wonderful to have beautiful blossom, but what about frost? If you have beautiful blossom and you are in a place which is frost sensitive, and by frost I mean not winter frost. Winter frost doesn't hurt the trees, they can take anything. But it's the spring frost, so the frost in April and May. So all the varieties marked with an F, flowers will resist frost. So in other words, even if you get a frost with Discovery, it will crop. A later ripening one, for example, Red Allison, it will crop. And if you come to the lower section, the Spartan, it will crop. And then it depends where the new houses are and where your new garden is. Where there is an axe that can be planted countrywide, including northern districts. So next to each variety, look where the eggs are, and you will know that the eggs, even in the northern districts, you can plant them. Again, for example, Discovery you can plant, James Grieve you can plant in the north, Worcester Pearmain, Lord Lambourne, Egerman Russet, and you can also plant Golden Delicious, but I don't think that ripens very well up in the north, so I wouldn't do that. But Charles Ross is fine. The other very important point is nobody really likes to do spraying, and so spraying really we've got to do as little as possible and only in urgent need. So where there is a T behind the variety, that means those trees are compact trees with healthy leaves, need little spraying. Or pruning, well, I would put a bracket on that because that's not always correct. But in fact, they are the more compact trees, so therefore need little pruning. So that, as long as you take little, not only little spraying, but also little pruning, then that is correct. So again, you take an Ashmead kernel, that is a compact tree, needs very little pruning. Egerman Russet is the same, and Red Allison is the same, and Discovery is the same. I hope that this schedule, which are varieties selected for quality of fruit, heavy cropping and ease of cultivation, is a help to you in making the decision. And also in another video I would like to talk to you more about the soil and what we can do, because if you've got a new garden and if you know nothing about the soil, we really need to have some basic information to make a success of those trees which we've just been discussing. Thank you for watching.